You don't mess with her if your life means anything to you. You won't meet her at a party. What does the chief strategist of our endless war care about social life? Her followers are just the same. They're hardened warriors, elite Templars, with their shining helmets stuck on their heads. I beg you not to follow her example. What's the point of living forever if you don't truly live? Everyone respects Iana. Some fear her, some admire, some worship her, some look up to her. But does it look like anyone really loves her? Her Rita the Gracious, her Rita the Patroness, her Rita the Consoler. I guess she's the only one among us who doesn't have enemies. I bet you already know her. She personally takes care of every new immortal. Everyone I ask says she'd find the time for them. In our world full of discord, she always tries to understand, comfort, and reconcile. And if she's like a mother for most of the gods, you can imagine how she is worshipped by mere mortals. Flavius would call it a paradox. The more of herself she gives away, the more faith she gets from her thankful followers. Oh, Flavius. Flavius the Omniscient is our star, our favorite, the deity among the gods. Take a look around you. You see this city, these gleaming towers? This is all here because of Flavius. He is a scientist, a thinker, an inventor, a philanthropist. Everyone adores him. It's a shame he's busy all the time and can't make it to our parties. And even when he can, he sends his hologram instead. Can you imagine that? I would give a lot to meet him face to face, to shake his hand. Sadly, his followers are not like him. All those engineers, scientists, designers. Of course, they're doing a very important job, but they're ugly lab coats. Bowed backs, red eyes, duct-taped glasses. What a lack of taste. Why can't they learn from their stylish patron? Mysterious the Chronicler is the keeper of knowledge. Have you been to the Divine Observatory? If Asterius wasn't such a bore, we'd hold top-notch parties in there. But now it's just the greatest library on Aeolion, and maybe even in the whole universe. Asterius religiously collects all knowledge obtained by our civilization. Every tiny crumb of it. It's a shame, really. He must be very shy or simply uninterested. His library is everything for him, and he doesn't care about our parties. It seems if everything that's happening around him is just another line in his chronicles. If the world ends, he will just write it down, putting the last full stop on the page. His followers are just like him. Teachers, archivists, thousands of ants who collect crumbs of knowledge for him. They are very useful, but so boring. Are you leaving already? Well, I won't keep you. Somebody has to fight monsters while the high society continues to live its hectic life. Good luck in your battles. I hope we will enjoy your company again soon.
I don't remember you. Are you new? Well, hello, young blood. You don't remember me? Well, fame comes and goes. My name is Aquilia. 3 years ago, my pantheon was on a roll. Do you remember the Steel Titans? That's the one. Okay, whatever. People are ungrateful idiots, both mortal and immortal. If they don't want me to defend them, I don't care. I disbanded the Titans, but you can't quit being immortal, can you? Now I'm just sitting here waiting for oblivion. They say that forgotten immortals start aging again. So what you see is the slowest suicide in history. Who? Well, you, for example. This way you will get more faith for yourself, right? My adepts now have new gods. You'll do fine without me. If you don't, it's your problem. I won't lift a finger for Aelion. I can still do some talking, though. You want me to tell you about the enemy armies, so that you know who you're dealing with? These ones look human, but when you cut them open, they're neither mammals nor reptiles, and they have snakes instead of hair. There are immortals among them, and even gods. They've captured about 30 worlds, and they are not stopping anytime soon. Females are in charge of everything. They rule and they fight. Males are their slaves and expendables. Some of my guys had fantasies about being captured by beautiful Gorgonides. One even wrote a book. But this is all nonsense. What's important is that their magic is rather weak. However, their technology is 30 years ahead of ours. Keep that in mind. This is the army of the Integrator, the machine god. They first came here during the Dark Times. His army was devastated, but he himself survived. Now, he's back with his new, advanced fighters. Since he's a god, somebody must be worshipping him. But there are no living creatures in his army, only machines. However, there were cases when the mechanoids abducted humans and took them away. Where? Nobody knows. Your guess is as good as mine. Everybody fights us. Bugs, fish, tin cans. Now, even flowers. They used to be like us, but then they contaminated their planet so badly that they had to switch to photosynthesis. They transformed themselves with magic to be able to feed on the sunlight and breathe poison. They liked it so much, they can't stop now. They keep on changing. Can you imagine what kind of magic is required for that? If they hadn't given up technology, they would have become unstoppable. They have some kind of sentience. At least they have enough brains to believe in their Machiavan, but it is impossible to understand them. We are completely alien to each other. We are just mud for them. They want to clear the planet of us and turn it into a neat garden. They did that to a dozen worlds already, so keep your eyes open. Actually, there are 2 races, and not 3. Naiads and Ongs are females and males of the same species. Kelps are different from them. But what does anyone care? They are all enemies. They deserve no mercy. You see, the fact that someone can live outside of the ocean is beyond their comprehension. For their god Tolmonter, we are not exactly an enemy, but more of a useless adjunct to their oceans. They are wild fighters with fierce magical abilities. The good thing is, we've seen no immortals among them. We have an old feud with Reapers. Their god Thanatos invaded us in Allies times. Last time they came was 200 years ago. We beat them, but not all of them. There are still too many Reapers hiding in caves and clefts. Too many. So an invasion is just half the problem. They've been nesting all over Aelion for centuries. They hide, procreate, and wait for their god. Verds are their expendables. They are huge rats. They're not too smart or strong, but they breed like rabbits. Reapers themselves are a whole nother story. They are humans, like us. You shouldn't spread this information, but what they say about them stealing babies is true. They steal and expose them to their nasty magic. Those who survive become Reapers. Those who die turn into carry-ons. If you see a Reaper, then you know it's a civilian that we failed to rescue. Sadly, this is how it works. Ha! See you. Feel free to come by, but don't try to talk me into joining the ranks again.
Why is it so hard to stop the mechanoid invasion?
So, what did you find out? What? You think someone is giving orders to the Reapers? Well, I think I know just who is behind this mystery. So, have you met the Gravedigger then? The individual who is responsible for the Reapers and their Verd minions. We know little about him. Many have seen the Gravedigger. Some paid him no mind, while others ran in terror. However, you were the only one wise enough to realize the underlying threat and raise the alarm. So, I would like you to meet Iana. You naturally have heard of her, haven't you? If the army of immortals is like a sword, repelling endless waves of invasion, then Iana is undoubtedly its cutting edge. The clear skies over Aelion are all thanks to her. Iana will be arriving here soon, for a private matter. I'd appreciate it if you'd wait for her with me.
Greetings. I've heard about your bravery. Thank you for your service. I've been told that you had an encounter with the Gravedigger. We cannot underestimate this threat. The army of death on Aelion is weak and uncoordinated. And a strong leader? That will make it much more powerful. The entire planet is in danger. It is the duty of every immortal to help catch the Gravedigger. And we cannot rest until he has been captured. The well-being of Aelion is in our hands.
Iana commended you. It is a good sign. Your journey started with luck, but that... competitions against other immortals. But please don't forget about the Gravedigger. I'm afraid you'll meet him again sooner or later.
ARC, Autonomous Robotic Companion, your new assistant. ARC, meet your new owner. Open the interface, see what it can do. Not you. It's still very much a work in progress, but ARC can already fight alongside you, and soon we'll learn many other things. Any option can be enabled or disabled.
Yes? How can I help you? What? No, I don't think so. Why would you think that? They can plan whatever they like, but no one can enter this area without a special pass. Even you had to get it first, right? I don't think so. There's the occasional malfunction of equipment, but these things happen. We're currently dealing with one. Dan, come in. I can't hear you. Come in. I don't know. I can't contact the technician. I think I'll just walk over there. It's close. Come with me. You'll see that everything is in order here. Factory. Yeah, it's been years since this baby was a factory. Now it's a giant war plant, but the name's stuck, apparently. We should thank Flavius for this factory. Of course, neither of us remembers it, but 400 years ago, our people were losing badly to alien invaders because of their more advanced technology. Flavius was just starting back then, so to speak. He was an elder god, but he was still very young. For example, Asterius and Medarchus have about 600 years on him, so... During one of the invasions, by the Mechanoids specifically, Flavius finally managed to make sense of their machinery. Yeah, well, that's true for most military technology. Our factory was the first experimental facility designed to produce new military equipment. For a long time, it housed nothing but Flavius's personal laboratory, but we've grown steadily over the past century. This plant is our pride. We make almost 1/4 of Elian's military equipment. Titans, tanks, power armor, kinetic gloves. That's a broad range. Just look at these beautiful things. How is this possible?
System components, efficiency 100%.
What is this? How's this possible? Who reprogrammed them? Only our technicians could do that, but they would never do such a thing. I don't know. My communicator isn't working. I should go back and find our Templar guards. Can you look for Dan? He became a father last month, and I don't think he's a traitor. I really don't. Maybe it's just a malfunction? Still.
Evasive maneuver failed.
Poisonous waters, radiation, and the dead hopes of perished generations.
What's happening? I dreamt I was doing some horrible things. Oh, gods. I don't feel so well. Did I really change their targeting mask? It can't be done from here. We should get to the main hall. Sorry. You need to move a little further. But it won't be easy. Try to clear the way, and I'll do the rest.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
I've reactivated the tracking system. It looks like something is rerouting power to the main hall. It may cause the system to overload and explode.
Active caution mode. updates downloaded. Rebooting the system.
You're almost
Please
there.
wait.
Sensors detect some movement in the main hall. Be careful.
Destroy the factory.
Then I'll have to leave now.
You must remain and make sure everything goes as planned. You can hold your own against a couple of immortals. And that will suffice. Be glad. It is an honorable death.
Extreme caution recommended.
It's a Reaper of Death. He has activated the energy shield. Use the control
There can be only one victor, and it will be me. That won't help you.
Probability of victory decreased.
Is that all you can do? You will pay for that. That won't help you.
Evasive maneuver failed. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
A moment longer and the factory would have been a crater the size of the research center. Thanks for your help. Don't be modest now. Immortals are real heroes in my book. The other plants need to hear about this and tighten up their security. Special helmets should protect the Templars against mind control. The Reapers won't be able to do this trick again. Elion's fighting efficiency is important, and we can't let anything compromise it. Did you notice that strange figure too? So the rumors are true. Oh, we have a big problem. So the Reapers are no longer disorganized. There's now a new leader, and probably some sort of plan in the works.